Hello everyone, this is your weather on Fly Outlook and discussion for Wednesday, August 26, 2026. Update concerning Convective Outlook days 4 to 8. Valid for Saturday, August 29 through Wednesday, September 2, 2026. A mid-level ridge will move slowly east across the plains with slight suppression through the day. A lee trough will consolidate into a surface low across the northern plains through the day Saturday. Ahead of this surface low, strong instability is forecast across South Dakota and vicinity. Despite the favorable environment across this region, primary forcing will be focused on the nose of the low-level jet across Iowa and into Wisconsin, well east of the greatest instability and near the Canadian border. Therefore, limited storm coverage precludes adding any delineation areas at this time, but given the favorable environment, it will need to be monitored closely. A mid-level shortwave trough will move from the Pacific Northwest to the northern plains this weekend. Guidance has come into fairly consistent agreement with the location and amplitude of this trough across eastern Montana Sunday evening. However, there is considerable disagreement with the degree of destabilization across North Dakota, where forcing will be greatest. The GFS dry bias across most of the plains has severely lessened the instability. However, despite this challenge, it is apparent that most of the instability remains significantly southeast of the upper-level forcing. The Euro guidance forecast shows a potentially significant severe weather event across North Dakota with strong instability and shear ahead of a robust convective signal. This is supported by the Euro AI guidance, which shows a similar evolution. However, the Euro ensemble mean of instability shows at least some trend toward the GFS with primary instability southeast of the best forcing. It is also worth noting that the wave is forecast to eject across North Dakota relatively late, around midnight, which may be a somewhat limiting factor to a greater threat. This potential timing disconnect, combined with some hint of limited overlap between the greatest instability and the primary upper forcing, cast enough uncertainty to preclude any delineation areas at this time. However, it is worth noting that if a solution similar to the Euro materializes, a significant severe weather event is possible. By early next week, the primary mid-level ridge appears to center around the southern Appalachians with broad southwesterly flow from the southwest to the Great Lakes. Within this area of southwesterly flow, multiple embedded mid-level shortwave troughs are forecast. Predictability of these smaller-scale features is relatively low at this range, but some continued severe weather threat will likely persist around the periphery of the ridge from the plains to the Great Lakes and potentially into the northeast. Be sure to share, like and subscribe for the latest Storm Prediction Center outlooks.